Imagine walking through snowy mountain valleys high in the Himalayas. The air is crisp and cold, and soft white snow carpets everything. You pause on a quiet path, and in the distance you see a large, furry figure moving among the rocks. It is covered in thick, white hair, standing tall as it takes each careful step. For a moment you wonder if it's real, but then it disappears behind a ridge, leaving only footprints in the snow. This is the legend of the Yeti. The Yeti is a creature from Himalayan folklore. Locals in Nepal, Bhutan, Tibet, and neighboring regions have shared stories about it for hundreds of years. Some call it the Abominable Snowman, but to them, it's simply the Yeti. People say it is shy and avoids humans. They believe it lives high in the mountains where few people go. Descriptions vary, but most say the Yeti stands 6 to 8 feet tall. It looks a bit like a big friendly ape covered in light-colored fur. Some stories say its fur can be reddish-brown too. The Yeti walks on 2 legs and leaves giant footprints in the snow. Often the creatures are said to be peaceful and curious, more like mountain watchmen than monsters. Over the years, explorers and mountain climbers have reported seeing huge footprints in the snow. In 1951, a British explorer named Eric Shipton photographed a giant footprint near Mount Everest. That photo brought the Yeti mystery to the world's attention. In 2019, soldiers from the Indian Army took pictures of massive snow footprints near Mount Makalu. Scientists later said they probably came from a bear, but the Yeti stories continued. In local folklore, the Yeti is sometimes even viewed as a protector of the mountains. Some Buddhist tales say it watches over holy lands and keeps people safe. These stories are not meant to frighten anyone, but to remind children to stay close to home and respect the wild mountain places. One interesting sighting happened in 1925. A Greek photographer and mountain climber named N.A. Tombazi spotted what he believed was a Yeti at about 15,000 feet elevation. He saw a figure pulling bushes and walking on 2 legs. Later that day, he and his group found footprints. Tombazi did not think it was a Yeti, but maybe a lost hermit. Yet his moment added wonder to the tale. Scientists today think many Yeti sightings might be misidentified animals like bears or monkeys. Brown bears and Tibetan blue bears sometimes walk on their hind legs and leave large tracks. Hair samples and footprints collected in the past were often traced back to bears, but the stories, especially from Sherpa people and mountain villagers, keep the idea alive. Whether the Yeti is real or not, the legend has inspired people around the world. Movies, books, and cartoons often show Yetis as friendly giants who live in snowy lands. In 2020, Nepal even used the Yeti as its tourism mascot. That means the mysterious snow creature is now a symbol of pride and wonder. Many modern explorers set out to find the Yeti using cameras, infrared sensors, and footprint casts. One scientist, Daniel Taylor, spent decades studying the Yeti mystery and visited Himalayan villages to gather stories. His work shows how folklore and science can meet in curious ways. The Yeti teaches us something special. It shows how people use stories to explain what they don't understand. Whether creatures like bears, unknown animals, or mountain spirits, the Yeti reminds us of the magic and mystery that still exist in the world. These stories make us curious and keep us respectful of nature. Even if you never see a furry creature on a snowy mountain, looking for the Yeti opens a window into stories passed down through generations. It connects us to the people of the Himalayas and their deep love for the mountains, and it reminds us that the world is still full of wonder. So if you one day find a giant footprint in the snow, you might just wonder, is it a bear or is it the legendary Yeti?